Hi, welcome everybody. In this video, I'm going to create the shaft guide. Seems like I've done a lot of shaft guides, but none of them have looked like this. But this might be shaft guide number 5. I don't know. I can't keep track. So I'm going to go up to new again. We're going to do the English template standard because this one says dimensions are in inches. So we'll play along. So I'm going to start my 2D sketch on this XZ plane. I want to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. I'm going to start with my rectangle. So I'm going to use a 2-point center rectangle. So my center point is going to be the green dot origin. I'm going to drag it out. So this is 5 inches at the bottom. Press the tab key. This dimension is 3. Press the tab key, then press enter. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude it symmetrically both directions. It has a height of 0.75. 0.75 there. Hit OK. And then I can, I can use the fillet to fillet my corners. So that has a radius of 0.25. So then I'm just going to move this out of the way. I'm going to select each one of these corners. Right there. I'm going to press apply. And then I'm going to create a circle. I'm going to use the whole thingy-majiggy. So I'm going to click on whole. It's going to go all the way through. The diameter of this hole is 0.5. So I'm just going to stick it on one of these corners here somewhere. And then I want it to dimension it off the side. So it's going to be off each side is a distance of 0.5. So 0.5 in that direction. Click this edge, 0.5 in this direction. I'm going to click OK. So then I'm going to look at the top view here, rotate it over. Kind of looks like a cell phone. There's our little camera thing. But I'm going to use the rectangular pattern just because I want to practice with it anyway. So my feature is going to be this hole here. For direction 1, I'm going to click this edge. There's going to be 2 of those, and the distance apart is 2 inches. And then I'm going to click the arrow for direction 2, which would be down here, and it's going to go to the right. I actually got that right this time. Usually the direction arrow is pointing the other way, but that has a total of 2. And then in this direction, that is going to be 4 inches. Yep, there we go. Hit OK. So then there's our 4 holes in each corner. Then I'm going to look at a 3D view. I want to find the plane that goes up through the middle. So I'm going to click on the origin arrow, or not arrow, but the plus sign. Oh, actually, that's the one I want right there. So the YZ plane, I'm going to right click it, turn on the visibility. And then I'm going to start a 2D sketch using that plane. And I'm going to draw this kind of feature right on top of this surface here. So I'm gonna project geometry, or project this top line here, so I can use that. And then I'm going to kind of create a rectangle on top of this. And wait, I missed it. Create a rectangle on this line, and then kind of drag it up and over a little bit. Just drew it randomly. So now if I can give it a dimension, the height of this is going to be 1.5. And the width here, that is 2. And so it's going to be off the side here. That is going to be 0.5. 0.5. 0.5, 0.5. There we go. Move you over there. And let's see. So we got that dimension. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude this one symmetrically. And that has a total distance of 1.5. 1.5 there. Like so. All right, so now I just got to kind of carve out some features out of this thing. So I'm going to create another hole. I just want to practice making holes and not extrude circles. So I'm going to click on the hole. For the diameter of that hole, that's 0.5, which it already shows it is. Just going to click a spot on here. And then from the distance from the center of that hole to this edge, that's 0.75. And then the distance to this bottom edge, that's 0.75 also. And it is going all the way through. So I'm going to hit OK. So there's that. There's many ways I could do this. I think, what could I, maybe I can do a hole in this one too. Just going to click a hole here. For this one, this has a radius of 0.75. So that would be a diameter of 1.5. Let's see if I can put it on this corner here. Actually, I want it to be on this surface here. And I'm going to dimension to this edge is 0. And from the top is 0. And it goes all the way through. Just going to hit OK. Boom, it did it. Nice. Okay, then I'm going to flip this thing around this way. I'm going to go to create a 2D sketch on this back surface here. Just going to draw a random rectangle here that's kind of hanging off the top here, like so. So the distance from this edge to this line is 0.5. Same thing over here. So from here to here is 0.5. And then from here down, that's 0.25. I could dimension here. I could leave it like it is, or I could just dimension this and make this 0. I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to extrude that, my extrude cut all the way through. I want to turn off the visibility of this plane here. Nice. All right, so there we go. There's our piece. I'm going to kind of fix my view gobbledygook here. So shadows, photo booth, and for our color, the usual that I use, that one. There we go. So I'm going to save this file, save shaft guide. So you already have a shaft guide, huh? I'm going to call this shaft guide 2. What does the other shaft guide look like? Now I'm curious. Let me look. Shaft guide. Oh, see? They need to give them different names so people don't get confused. Anyway, I'm going to cancel that. All right, so that's that shaft guide. And that's the end of this chapter. So I hope that was very helpful. We'll go on to the next chapter. So come on back. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your people. Have your people tell their people. All right, so peace out. See y'all next time.